Jeffrey Paul here with Wigs for Kids. I want to share with you a question that is constantly asked, but it's hidden. It's hidden underneath that beautiful virgin hair from all the ponytails that we receive as donations from hair donors. What is the construction of the wig? What does it look like underneath all that hair? And you know, that's part of what the great design is in regards to what's going on. I'm going to share with you all three different design construction, and we're always changing. We're always creating a better construction design for kids to look themselves and live their life. And so in our standard construction, which is not standard at all in the industry, we utilize a French drawn top. Now let me explain what the French drawn top is. We hand tie one hair at a time, and we have the return. It's called a return. It's 4 inches long. So we have 14 inches and we have 4 inches. That's why we're always asking the donors to give as long a hair as possible, because the girls and guys now are wanting longer hair. But once we've got that through and there's 2 hairs coming out of that knot, we then come up underneath it and pull the short return back under the base. We cut it off, and then we put this beautiful silk liner in the side, and this is called a French drawn top. It is absolutely incredible because it is almost like it's been injected, like it's growing right out of the scalp. So no matter where you part it, left, right, center, it looks like hair growing from the scalp. Then we put in an incredibly elastic sports material in the back here. It's very much like Under Armour and other products that are for sports that doesn't pick up sweat and perspiration, doesn't get hot, and keeps you cool, but also cuddles the head and keeps it really able to be comfortable through all the normal lifestyles as they continue to look themselves and live their life. And for many of the cancer patients or alopecia patients that the hair is growing back at times, we have plenty of room for the grow back. Inside of it, we have tape tabs built in. Tape tabs built in where you can utilize the ability of utilizing a medical adhesive strip that will give the ability to secure in gymnastics, in athletic sports, in swimming, in any of the elements of looking yourself and living your life. So that's our standard base. A beautiful base that typically is high-end. If you go to any wig salon or shop or studio, you'd find that that type of hair system with this type of quality hair could go to $4,000 to $5,000 at base level. But it probably wouldn't be able to be found, because to find virgin hair, to find this beautiful, beautiful virgin hair that we get from our donors, it's very difficult. So we have this because of the wonderful, wonderful people that continue to give their hair that we can utilize in this beautiful hairpiece for a child. Then we've added more of a change because we have a lot of alopecia patients. And remember, Wigs for Kids gives a brand new free hairpiece every single year for these children that apply. With regards of that, we have created a base now with a lace front. Can you see that? A lace front, to give that ability to really show the hairline, especially as a girl gets a little older. She might want to be more exposing of her forehead. That ability is unbelievable when you take a real close look to see what that looks like under any condition, whether the wind is blowing or whether she's coming out of a pool or she's just playing at that point. We've also then put silicone pads, grippers throughout the entire base again, because in an alopecia patient, they can wear tape if they choose to, but many times because of the condition of their scalp with the alkaline and acids on it, it doesn't really feel good to them after so long because it breaks down. Because of that, the silicone can be put on with very little tape or none at all, because of the security at that point actually grips this head. So that's really been an improvement on our design series. I don't know what has stimulated, I really don't, but the male market, it always was like 95% all young ladies. But now we've got a lot of young men coming in and wanting hair. So we had to create a different construction because they're wearing their hair shorter. They're wearing much more of a need of durability to be able to give that, you know, rough housing around, whether they're 5 years old or 15 years old. So we've created the ability, instead of a lace front, we've created the ability of a folded lace front, just like we have in the original design, which means we take nylon and we fold it, monofilament, and fold it, stitch it, and then hand tie the hair off the edge so no matter what they're doing, the edge looks natural. We put a mesh top, a lace mesh top, so that we can hand tie all the hair in that area. Again, a little bit more durable than French drawn top. Again, we use the sports material of the spandex, giving the ability to really stretch and work with them. But we also have a series of stitchings in the back here that gives the hair an ability to lay down flatter for the typical male short haircut. Again, all throughout the construction, we have the tape tabs so they can really secure themselves under every condition. And we have stays in all of the units so that the stays will actually cause glasses being put on and off, not to jar the hairpiece at that point. Now, those are just the top levels of material. There's a lot of other ones. I don't want to really bore you, but everybody keeps asking, what makes up a construction of a Wigs for Kids cap? Well, you can see there's many, and there's more than one cap, and we're continually changing because as our recipients and their parents and our professional salon affiliates, ambassadors let us know what they would like to see or what they need or what they're experiencing, we're improving every single day. So this is really important that you realize what's underneath all that hair is as important as what truly is the hair itself on that child. Remember that hair is not just attached to the follicle, but that child's life, that child's esteem, that child's happiness, and the smile on their face. Stay tuned to continually be educated on what are we doing with the hair replacement for children through Wigs for Kids.